He's undoubtable. He's going around today at Warwick Farm over 2,200 metres. His last run was really good over the 2,000 at Newcastle, and was looking like he was looking for further that day. Super well in himself, drawn one alley, should run well. Always promised to get over a trip, this horse. Never quite got there to true immaturity. Now he's 5-year-old and he's doing everything perfectly in his races. He's jumping better, giving himself a chance. So really looking forward to see what he does now that he gets out these distances. So guys, here's Cassini Star. She's down running this Saturday at Gosford over 1,600 metres. She went round last start at Goulburn. You wouldn't believe it. She can't handle the wet. Within 10 minutes of the jockeys getting on, a massive storm hit Goulburn, hailstorm the works. The track was down to a slow 7, and she basically she just went round. She didn't put in. She doesn't stretch out. She's a big striding filly. You can see quite a big tall filly. And when the ground gets shifty, she's just not comfortable on it. So we haven't seen her put in what she can do at track work yet on race day, due to the fact she's been on soft tracks every time she's ran. And she actually worked with Tester Shadow on Tuesday morning, and she worked as good as him. Come on, baby. Come on. Get up. Get on the shot. So she's very fit, big lean filly, real staying type. So we're hoping that we can get a good little prep out of her this time and get her up in distance and start to win some races. As I said, she worked with Tester Shadow in the morning, and she does it quite regularly. She's a very good track worker, but no one's seen her on race day yet produce what she does at track work. And I think it's been basically because she needs a really firm track. She should get that on Saturday. Hopefully she draws a good gate, and we'll get a good run. So guys, here's Star Turbo. He's going around this weekend at Canberra in the Camarina Sprint on Black Opal Day, obviously. Come on, as you can see, he looks fantastic, very fit, looks great in the coat, and looks a nice race for him on the weekend. So 1,000 suits. Hopefully he draws a good gate. He'll be very, very competitive. Here's Freedom Fighter, all set to race tomorrow up at Wyong over 1,350 metres. Looks a winnable race. There's a little bit of speed in the race. He'll take a nice sit just in behind them, I'd say. And as you can see, he's a very fit horse. He's ready to go. So hopefully he can get the job done tomorrow. So guys, here is Next Level. He's come back a lot stronger this preparation, and we've been saying for a long time he's going to be a late maturer. As you can see, he certainly has really developed into a nice, big, strong horse. Good deep girth, plenty of condition through his flank, nice top line on him. His colour's deep and rich. He looks fantastic. So this preparation, we should see him really come up and have a good prep. He's got some good form lines from last time through, but he's in much better condition this time. So as you can see, he looks fantastic. Good boy. This is Tester Shadow. He was supposed to run this weekend, but I'm just not happy with it. I don't think he's get over there. Come on, give us a look. He's work just hasn't been as good as what it can be, and when he's in good order, he works really good. So I think this preparation's done a great job. He's won over 150,000 for the prep. He's still an 87 grade horse, so there's probably no real need to throw him in the deep end and get him into them group races yet. There's still, I reckon, 2 more Saturday wins in restricted grade for him. So during the winter months, we might actually see him win another $100,000 for the preparation, and we haven't had to worry about going around in group races. It's always nice to go around them group races, but if you happen to run a place, your rating goes through the roof, and then you're sort of stuck in a situation where you're going to keep running placings. He's still got another 2 wins left in him in restricted grade, so probably works out good that he hasn't worked that flash this week, because we could give him a freshen up now and come back during the winter months. He handles a slow 7. He's already won twice in slow 7, haven't you, mate? Yep. So I'm sure we look after him, he'll look after us. Hey, buddy. Good boy. Okay, guys, here's Cash Strap's backside. You can see it's a big one. He doesn't want to talk to us at the moment. I'll just go and try and move him over. Here he comes. Plan for him is to trial at Warwick Farm, the next set of trials. They are next Thursday. Work's been good. We're sort of hoping that he might be a horse that we might be able to take to Brisbane for the Winter Carnival if he comes up. obviously he'd like to win some races in Sydney before we go, get some form under his belt and get him to obviously pay his way, but it's coming along beautifully and looking forward to seeing him trial on Thursday. Hey guys, here is Encostology. He went round at Narra the day, ran a nice race, he ran about 5th or 6th. Get back mate, have a look here. Get over there, come on. He sustained a black eye to his right eye. You can probably just see it on the video there. Now it's a bit shiny, a bit from the oil and that we've been putting in his eye, the antibiotics. Clod's probably hit him in the head. But he come through the run well, and you know, would obviously be looking to step him up in distance. Plan was to go on the 10th at Goulburn. There's a 1400 metre maiden on. Yeah, I thought his run at Narra was good considering. He got back, got wide, started to make a run, but then as the jockey asked for an effort, he started to flounder in the really heavy conditions. So I thought it was an improved run. I thought that this preparation, you can see, he looks really, really well. He's physically stronger. He's bred to be a good horse. He's bred to get over a bit of ground. So this prep will be aimed at really getting him up in distance. Okay guys, here's Cosmic Cameo. He's going around at Warwick Farm next Wednesday in a 1300 metre race. Apprentice riders only in that race. Hey, don't be silly. That's his biggest trick, kicking walls when he gets a bit hungry. You can see the hay coming out. Come through that race, run well, and yeah, it should be a good race for him. His home track, 1300, 72 grade race. Obviously for apprentices only, so we're working on getting an apprentice at the moment. Not too many good apprentices around, but I've left messages with a few managers. Hopefully they get back to us when the noms come out and we get one of the better apprentices, and you know, hopefully we can end our little campaign with a bang. Obviously been in work a fair while, this preparation, and we don't really want to be racing too deep into the autumn carnival, so it'd be nice to get a win or a close up second or something like that, and then you can have a little break or freshen up at least anyway. Hey guys, here's Cosmic Rush, fresh after his last start win at Narra. First up from a long spell, he came back and heavy track at Narra, and he did a good job to fight back to win the race. Come through the run really well, and we've got a couple of options. 12th at Newcastle is a Class 2 1150. Well, the 19th we freshen up, we go to a Class 1 over 1000 at Kembla Grange. So we'll just nominate for that race at Newcastle. There's not much really around. I was looking to maybe just find another soft win around the bush somewhere, but they're the only two options I've got. So we'll just look at the noms. Class 2 can be a bit strong sometimes. The Class 1 will be perfect, but obviously coming back from 1100 to 1000 is probably not ideal, but you just don't know what's going to be in the race sometimes. You just got to nominate and see. Main thing is he's come through the run well. Just, we all know he's had that problem with his pelvis previously, and touch wood, at this stage there's no sign of the recurrence of that. Right?
Yep.
Hey guys, this is Fast Nits. She's coming along really well, this preparation. You can see she's grown to quite a good sized mare. When we bought her as a yearling, she was quite a cheap schnitzel. She was only about $30,000 or $40,000 off memory from Melbourne Premier Sale. And as you can see now, she's grown to a very good sized mare. Lovely big strong hindquarter, really well in herself. This preparation, she's coming along well, and the plan for her is to trial on the 22nd at Warwick Farm. Hey guys, here is Seeking Asylum. You see she had that little injury down on the pastern, which put us back for a little while, a little bit of a growth. I can just point it out in this area here. There was a foreign object, we thought, or there was a bit of change going on the bone, so we had to pull up for a little while, but she's all good now. She's back up to doing fast work, and the plan is to get her trialling on the 22nd at Warwick Farm, and hopefully racing into a nice soft tracks through the autumn, maybe even head to Brisbane for the winter.